looking at a very high renewable energy future for Europe, interconnection, grid development appears to us to be one of the cheapest and lowest impact ways of making that possible. So that's the major opportunity we see to enable Europe to get to a decarbonised energy future. There could be possible risks of developing assets that we don't need, and that there could be changes to future energy systems that we haven't foreseen, which could make these assets, you could end up with stranded assets, as the phrase has it. If, for example, we get to a situation where rooftop solar and small-scale renewables are so effective that we don't need such large amounts of interconnection, or if battery technology at the household scale develops to a point where interconnection, the problem of balancing energy systems is solved in another way, then and that is a possible risk. The major opportunity I spoke about earlier was to develop a renewable energy system in Europe, and building the grids to enable those renewables to be integrated into the system is part of enabling that future. The other part of it is giving the political certainty that investors and stakeholders need to make that the investment in the renewables themselves possible. So for us, that's very much about getting a strong framework for climate and energy in the post-2020 period. I think it would be worth getting more involvement from environmental NGOs. We've had some involvement, obviously, and I'm not sure what other environmental NGOs have got on board, but I think it's important that civil society broadly has a stake, or has a say in thinking about the long-term future of Europe's energy systems and in designing those systems, and that you take those stakeholders with you on a journey and don't surprise them with a fait accompli later on.